Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Camp Humphreys Community Activity Center and tonight's performance by the Camp Humphreys Shakespeare players. Now, before we get started, I do have a few announcements I'd like to make. First and foremost, flash photography and the recording of this show, by any means, audio or visual, is strictly prohibited by management. Now, please take a moment to locate the exit nearest your seat. If the theater should experience a sudden loss of pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop from above. Simply place the mask over your nose and mouth and continue to breathe normally. If you are accompanying a small child to the theater, place the mask over your own mouth first and let the little bugger fend for himself. At this time, I would like to introduce myself. I am Michael Cabbs of the Camp Humphreys Shakespeare Players, and tonight we're going to do something that we believe to be unprecedented in the history of theater. That is to capture in a single performance the magic, the genius, the towering grandeur that is the complete works of William Shakespeare. Now, understandably, we do have a lot to get through tonight, so at this time I would like to welcome the second member of the Camp Humphreys Shakespeare Players. She is one of Camp Humphreys' preeminent Shakespearean scholars, and she attended National University, where she received a master's in fine arts, and I believe read a book about Shakespeare. She is also well known for her performances with the all-female Shakespearean acting troupe, Shakespeare Was a Chick, Deal With It. Please welcome to the stage, Miss Christi, Mancha.
William Shakespeare, actor, writer, poet, philosopher, an artist whose towering genius quite literally influenced the culture and consciousness of the entire English-speaking world. But, I ask you, how much do we really know? I mean, do we even really know that Shakespeare was a man? No. Listen, many of the literary greats of the past were actually women writing under men's names. George Eliot, yes. All three of the Bronte sisters had male names that they wrote under, indeed. And if I could have some lights for a brief poll, I think that I could prove my point. By a show of hands, how many of you have ever seen or read anything by William Shakespeare? Well, that's pretty much everybody.
Wait.
What? They know more than you do.
They do not know more. They don't know Shakespeare from Shinola. Just keep going. You know what
Let's narrow it down, shall we? Who here has ever read or seen All's Well That Ends Well? Oh yes, that seems to be separating the wheat from the chaff quite nicely. Yes, okay. Let's see who the real Shakespeare trivia champs are. Who here has ever read or seen King John? You've seen King John. Do you mind telling us what it's about then? No. Don't ask him. Ladies and gentlemen, you laugh, you scoff, but I submit to you that our society's collective capacity to attain, much less understand the grandeur, the loftiness of William Shakespeare has been systematically destroyed by television, decimated by video games, and annihilated by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you this afternoon to take my hand, like you would your own sweet mother, and rise with me as I guide you out of the quagmire of the 21st century and all the mindless, brain-numbing entertainment you so freely partake in. And join me on a journey this afternoon as we explore the complete works of William Shakespeare. Thank you.
Those of you who do own a copy of this book know that no volume is complete without a brief biography of William Shakespeare, and here to provide this portion of the performance is the third member of the Shakespeare Players, Mr. Peter Adams.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, obviously I am not a member of the audience, but I think I probably fooled you. I think I fooled you too, didn't I? Okay, well, I have written down a few things on these cards so that we can learn a few things about William Shakespeare together. Google is amazing. So let's get started, shall we? William Shakespeare was born in 1564 in the town of Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. The third of 8 children, he was the eldest son of John Shakespeare, a locally prominent merchant, and Mary Arden, daughter of a Roman. Catholic, member of the landed gentry. In 1582, he married Anne Hathaway. Shakespeare arrived in London in 1588. By 1592, he had achieved success as an actor and playwright. After 1608, his dramatic production greatly decreased, but it seems he spent most of his time in Stratford. There he dictated to his secretary, Rudolf Hess, his work Mein Kampf, in which he set forth his plan to restore Germany to a dominant position in Europe. Okay. After reoccupying the Rhineland zone between France and Germany and annexing Austria, Sudetenland, and the remainder of Czechoslovakia, Shakespeare invaded Poland on September 1st, 1939, thus precipitating World War II. I never knew that. Poor man. Shakespeare remained in Berlin, and when the Russians entered the city on April 1st, 1945, he committed suicide with his mistress, Eva Perón. He lies buried at the church in Stratford. Thank you very much.
At this time, I would like to welcome the fourth and final member of the Camp Humphreys Shakespeare Players, Mr. Adam Smith. Adam,
Christi, I'm getting dressed to play the narrator.
Adam,
I have been working too hard to play women.
Peter, we went over this before I agreed to do this.
No, Adam, this conversation was not over.
It is over. Peter,
No.
Peter.
I have
Hamlet!
Fine. Fine.
Now, Adam here, before joining us, had never really even heard of Shakespeare. In fact, he believed that Shakespeare played the lead female role in the 1957 film West Side Story. However, since joining us, we've educated him, and he really needed the volunteer hours. And so, without further ado, we now present to you the complete works of William Shakespeare, Abridged.
A stage, and all the men and women in it merely players, and one man in his time plays many parts. Yes, one man in his time plays many parts. So true. Ladies and gentlemen, where better to begin our exploration of William Shakespeare than with two of his most beloved characters, Romeo and Juliet. Now, Peter, Mike, and Adam will be assisting me by portraying all the major characters in Romeo and Juliet. And I will fill in with pertinent narration. We begin with the prologue.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge, bridge to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers takes their life. Ugh! Whose misadventured piteous overthrows do with their deaths bury their parents' strife. Thank you.
Act 1, Scene 1. In the street meet two men, both tall, dark, and handsome. One Benvolio, the other Samson. Their hatred fueled by an ancient feud, for one serves Capulet and the other Montague.
He came out of the city. He may catch all the others. Oh, it's him. I hate his guts. I hate his guts. I hate his face. Oh my gosh! Ah! Do you like to thumb at me, sir? I won't bite my thumb, sir! Do you like to thumb at me, sir? I don't bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb. Do you quarrel, sir? Quarrel, sir? No, sir!
Oh, what if you do, sir? I am for you. I serve just as good a man as you.
No better?
Yes, better.
You lie! Get the way! I'm gonna murder you! Stinking, ugly, no good for nothing, Capulet!
Rebellious citizen, enemies of the peace, profane of this neighbor's standing still, you, Capulet, shall go along with me. You, Montague, come you later to know our further pleasure in this case. Sorry.
Oh, where is Romeo? Seen you here today? Right, why am I that he was not at the spray? But look, he comes! So step aside. I'll know his grievance or be much denied. Good morrow, cousin.
Oh, is the day so young?
Since noon struck nine.
Ah, me, but sad I was too soon long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having had Italian makes them short.
In love? Out!
Of love, out of a favorite, which I am in love.
Alas, that love, so gentle in his view, should prove so rough and tyrannous in proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to his will.
Come me to the feast of Capulet, for such a fair Rosamond, whom thou dost lovest, along with the other admired beauties of this city. Come thither with unattainted eye, and compare her face to those that I will show. Whoa, baby. And I will make me think you're sworn a crow.
Well, I shall go, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
So much for Act 1. It wasn't that good. Now to the feast of Capulet, where Romeo is doomed to meet his Juliet, and in a scene of timeless romance, he'll try to get into Juliet's pants.
Seriously? Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright, has my heart loved until now, forswear its sight, whenever have I seen true beauty until this night. Fair lady, if I doth profane with my worthiest hand, this holy shrine the gentle find is this, my lips two blushing pilgrims ready stand, to smooth thy rough touch with a tender kiss.
Ooh, good pilgrimage to profane your hands to touch, which family devotion shows in this, for saints have hands and pilgrims' hands to touch, and palm to palm and heel to toe.
Not saints' lips and holy fathers too.
I assist them to the means of prayer.
The love lips what hands do.
Oh, lips not moving except for prayer's sake.
Then move now, my prayers effect I take. Thus from my lips, my yours, my sin is purged.
No, not from my lips take the sin in this game.
Oh, sin from thy lips, oh trespass weakly urgent. Give me my sin again.
Dude, I seriously don't want to kiss you.
It's in this room.
I don't want to. Ow! He kissed my book. Oh, kind mother!
Oh, is she a Capulet? Oh, dear Count, my life is my foe's debt.
The balcony scene.
Soft when life through yonder window breaks. 'Tis the eastern Juliet, 'tis the sun.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I will no longer be a
shall never be.
Romeo.
If thou art not Romeo, who would thou be? If thou Romeo and a Montague?
Well, neither fair maid, if either thee dislike.
Well, dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, but if thou swearest, thou may prove it is false. So if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
Well, lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear!
Oh, swear not by the moon!
What shall I swear by?
I don't know, not the moon. Everybody does that nowadays. How about the lady with the white shirt and the short blonde hair over there? Yes,
Then, lady, by yonder blessed virgin, I swear! I don't think so.
Actually, that's a daughter, I swear. Okay. Oh! Do not swear at all, Romeo, or if thou must swear by thy gentle self. I take no joy in this contract tonight. It's too rash, too sudden, too ill-advised, too like the lightning which does strike and lighten bear someone says it breaks. Oh, my Romeo!
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction you looking for tonight, buddy?
Well, in exchange of thy love, sweet, wilt thou for mine?
Oh, I must give you that before thou even asked it. And now 3 words, gentle Romeo, and good night. If thou meant to love me true, and thou purpose me marriage, send word tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Good night. Adieu. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Bye-bye.
Upon thine eyes, and peace in thy breast, would that I were sleep or peace so sweet to rest.
Though Romeo did but swoon with love, by Cupid he'd been crippled, for Juliet had a loathsome coz, whose loathsome name was Tybalt.
Romeo! The hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain, therefore turn and draw.
I must protest, I have not wronged thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise.
Boy, I implore you.
Help!
I'm slain!
Romeo and Juliet, their fate pursues them. They can't seem to duck it, and in the end of Act 5, they both kick the bucket.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, and bring in blackest night immediately. Oh, come night, come gentle night, come Romeo, my day and night, come black, brown, beautiful night, oh, night, and come. Bring me my Romeo! Oh,
tired and know thy grief, take father's vow, distill liquor, and presently through thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor.
Oh, I feel a cold and drowsy humor running through my veins. Obi-Wan. Oh, I don't feel so good now. Oh, this cold and drowsy humor.
Oh, what is this, oh my love, my life? Death that has sucked the honey of thy breath has had yet no effect upon thy beauty? Why art thou yet so fair? I don't know. That fiend of horrid death is amorous, and he keeps thee here in darkness to be his paramour. Here's to thy love. Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss, I die. Thus, with a kiss, I die. Get over it.
Oh, good morning! Oh, my God. Oh, my Romeo! What's this? A cup in his hand over there! Oh! Poison! I've seen his business untimely end! Oh, churl! Left no friendly drop to help me after! Then I'll be brief! Happy tender! That's Romeo for you. Oh, here is thy sheath!
Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For now is there a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo. And Romeo and Juliet are dead! Ladies and gentlemen, in preparing this unprecedented complete work show, we encountered the difficulty of trying to update these 400-year-old plays for a more modern audience now. One current trend is to transpose Shakespeare works into a more modern setting. And we've seen examples of this with productions of Shakespeare's stories being set in such modern locations as the lunar landscape, or Nazi prisoner of war camps, or even Camp Humphreys. Now, in this vein, our resident Shakespearean scholar, Christi, has traced the roots of Shakespeare's symbolism in the context of a pre-Nietzschean society for the totality of a Jejun circular relationship of form, contrasted with a complete otherness of metaphysical cosmologies and the ethical mores entrenched in the collective unconscious of an agrarian race. And so we now present to you Shakespeare's first tragedy, Titus Andronicus, as a cooking program.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, gourmets, and welcome to my show, Roman Meals. I'll be your host, Titus Andronicus. Well, when you had a long day, your son's murdered, your daughter raped, her tongue cut off, both her hands chopped off, bam, bam! The last thing you want to do is cook. You know what I mean? Well, unless, of course, you cook the rapist and serve him to his mother at the dinner party. My daughter Lavinia and I will show you how. Good evening, Lavinia.
Good evening, Sandy.
How are you feeling today?
Not so good. I got my tongue chopped off today.
Yeah, I know, it's a pisser, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pisser.
We'll give her a revenge, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Heart, villain. I will grind your bones to dust, and with your blood, I will make a paste. And from that paste, I will make a coffin. And with that coffin, a pasty I will rear. Come, Lavinia, receive the blood.
Okie dokie.
Now, the first thing you want to do is cut from the carotid artery to the jugular vein, like so. Now, you want to make sure you use a big bowl, because the average human body has about 4 quarts of blood in it, and you don't want to miss a single drop. Forget about it. Yeah. And when that heat is dead, it should be about now. I will grind your bones to powder small, and with the hateful liquor I will temper it. And in that hateful liquor let his vile head be baked, at about 350 degrees. And 40 minutes later, you have the most delicious human head pie, fit to serve any king or queen, with some lovely lady finger for dessert. Who will be the first to try this delicious treat? Ah, welcome, great king, and welcome, great queen. What please you eat, what please you feed. Come on, it's finger licking good.
That's a good one, Daddy.
Well, that's about all the time we have. Make sure you tune in next week for Time and Abridged. He's going to make a delicious ratatouille out of the Merry Wives of Windsor. But until then,
Bon appetit!
thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I hope no one was too terribly offended by Titus Andronicus. It seems that in his younger days, Shakespeare went through a brief Quentin Tarantino phase. Now let us explore the more mature themes evident in Shakespeare's more mature work. His dark and brooding tragedy, Othello, the Moor of Venice.
When you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am. Nothing said, nor set aught down in malice, and speak of one who loved not wisely, but too well. Never was there a tale of more woe than the one of Othello and his Desdemona. Desdemona. Oh, Desi!
Oh, lights, please, lights. What are you doing? Get out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we left Adam here to research this play on his own, and it seems that he looked up more in the dictionary and found that there's a place where you tie up boats.
Which totally is.
Which is completely ridiculous in this context.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. In the 16th century, a Moor was a black person.
Oh, I feel like such a dork.
Yeah, go. Let's go.
The truth is, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to have a little bit of trouble even performing Othello for you because, as you know, Othello was a part that was written for a black actor, and you might say that
Or you might say we're racially challenged.
So, in fact, my apologies, but we're not going to be able to perform
No, Christi, I have an idea here. You guys put these on. I got an idea, and it's totally boatless, okay? Totally boatless. Okay, because, ladies and gentlemen, I submit to you that Othello was a man.
Amen.
Othello was a black man.
Amen.
He was in love with a woman.
Not a man.
He was in love with Desdemona.
Not a man.
But he was in love. That's what it's all about, Othello's love. Until he stops you down because you see, Iago messes with his sanity. He tricks Cassio into lying about Desdemona's sanctity.
Holy Mary!
Yes, and with a handkerchief from Amelia that falsely proves honesty.
That man is a liar!
Can you see?
Can you see?
There's fighting and lying and begging and dying, but hey, it's all about love. That's what it's all about, Othello's love. Until he starts to doubt, and then that love and some joy and some anger, Othello grabs a pillow and smothers her.
Preach it, brother!
That is wildly inappropriate right now. When the truth is revealed, Othello gets mad. He wounds Cassio and Iago real bad. And realizes that he's sad.
So sad.
Kills himself.
Hallelujah!
You suck. Seriously? But it's all about love. That's what it's all about, Othello's love. Until he stops to doubt. Until he starts to doubt. Hey! Amen! Hallelujah!
Hallelujah, yeah!
Hey guys, why don't we take a break from all these tragedies and do some of the comedies?
That's a good idea.
Word comedies.
You see, Shakespeare was a genius at borrowing plot devices from other theatrical traditions.
Traditions such as Terence and Plautus's Roman plays, as well as Ovid's Metamorphoses, which, by the way, are hysterically funny. Also, from the rich Italian tradition of Commedia dell'arte.
Yeah, basically, Shakespeare stole everything he ever wrote.
Peter, I think stole is a little strong. Distilled, maybe?
Okay, he distilled the 3 or 4 funniest gimmicks of his time and milked them into 16 different plays.
Well, you see, Shakespeare was a formula writer. I mean, once he found a device that worked, he liked to use it.
Over and over and over again.
So the question we have for you, Mr. Shakespeare, is,
Why did you write 16 comedies when you could have written just one?
Well, we here at Camp Humphreys Shakespeare Players have taken the liberty of condensing all of Shakespeare's 16 comedies into one, which we have entitled
the comedy of two well-measured gentlemen lost in the merry wives of Venice on a midsummer's 12th night in winter.
Or,
Cymbeline taming Pericles the merchant in the tempest of love as much as you like it for nothing.
or, 4 weddings and a transvestite.
Act 1. The Spanish Duke swears an oath of celibacy and turns the rule of his kingdom over to a sadistic and tyrannical twin brother. He learns some fantastical feats of magic and sets sail for the golden age of Greece, along with his daughters, 3 beautiful and virginal sets of identical twins. While running the hill of Italy, his ship is caught in a terrible tempest which, in its fury, casts the Duke upon a desert island along with the loveliest and most virginal of his daughters, who stumbles into a cave where she is molested by a creature who is either a man or a fish, or both.
Act 2. The long-lost sons of the Duke's brothers, who also coincidentally are 3 sets of identical twins, have just arrived in Italy. Though still possessed of an inner nobility, they are ragged, destitute, penniless, flea-infested shadows of the men they once were, and in the utmost extremity are forced to borrow money from an old Jew, who deceives them into putting down their brains as collateral on the loan. Now the 6 brothers fall in love with the 6 Italian sisters, 3 of whom are contentious, sharp-tongued little shrews, while the other 3 are airheaded little bimbos.
Act 3. The shipwrecked identical daughters of the Duke wash up on the shores of Italy, disguise themselves as men, become pages to the shrews and matchmakers to the Duke's brother sons. They lead all the lovers into a nearby forest where on a midsummer's night a bunch of mischievous fairies squeeze the aphrodite juice of a hermaphroditic flower in the shrews' eyes, causing them to fall in love with their own pages, who in turn fall in love with the Duke's brother sons, while the queen of the fairies seduces a jackass.
Act 4.
The elderly fathers of the Italian sisters, finding their daughters missing, dispatch messages to the pages, telling them to kill any man in the vicinity. However, unable to find men in the forest, the faithful messengers, in a final misguided act of loyalty, deliver the messages to each other and kill themselves.
Meanwhile, the Duke and the fish creature arrive in the forest disguised as Russians and for no apparent reason perform the 2-man underwater version of Anna Karenina.
Act 5. The Duke commands the fairies to right the wrongs.
The pages and the bimbos get into a knockdown, drag-out fight in the mud, during which the pages' clothes are ripped up.
The Duke recognizes his daughters.
Awkward. The Duke's brother's sons recognize their uncle.
One of the shrews is appointed Secretary of State.
And they'll get married and go out to dinner.
Except for a minor character from Act 2 who gets eaten by a bear, the Duke's brother's sons who can't pay back the old Jew and give themselves lobotomies. And they all lived happily ever after. Thank you.
Now, what we would like to do is retreat back from the comedies and go back into the tragedies, because what we've noticed is the tragedies are a lot funnier than the so-called comedies. So we would like to kick this one off with Macbeth.
Whoa!
You can't say that
No, you-
unless you're performing.
Because it's cursed! Woo!
Thankfully, we here at the Shakespeare Players are not only able to put on a much more abridged version of Macbeth, but after much thorough study and arduous nights of character study, we are now able to do so in
Perfect Scottish accent! Double, boil and trouble! It's for double sister!
Dare you inherit the speaker and tell me with more?
Beware, Macduff! No man, woman born shall an evening.
What man have I to fear or none? No man not of woman born, especially McDuke.
Aye, know ye that the Duke was from his mother's womb untimely ripped?
That's bloody disgusting!
You killed me wife, you killed me born to use me stew for your proper
I
wine.
did not do it, so let's get on with it. Let's have his breath
You did, I had to throw half of it away. Now get on with it before I kick it off. Behold, where stands the cursed usurper's head. Macbeth, your bum is out the window. And never was there a tale of more blood and death than that of Lord and Lady Macbeth. Lately.
Meanwhile, Julius Caesar was a much beloved tyrant.
Oh,
hail Julius Caesar!
Greetings, citizens!
Who was warned by a soothsayer,
Beware the eyes of March!
but he chose to ignore the warning.
What the heck are the Ides of March?
Ah, the 15th of March, you dolt!
Why, that's today! Tuesday!
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. We have come to bury the great Caesar, so let us bury him and get on to my play. Antony!
And Cleopatra! What's this? An ass before me? Now I am bitten! I am bitten!
Okay. Now, Alright, Pete, you have this really weird notion that all of Shakespeare's tragic heroines wore these really ugly wigs and vomited on people all the time.
It's an interpretation, man. I got it under control.
Barking is not an interpretation.
Exactly.
How did you know?
No!
Get up here.
Get up there, Pete. Yeah. Can't do anything right with you guys tonight. I mean, jeez. First, she makes me wear the stupid dress and the stupid wigs. Pete,
Get over it.
Antony and Cleopatra is not an Alka-Seltzer commercial.
That's right, Pete. It's a geopolitical thriller about the power struggle between Rome and Egypt.
Well, I'm sorry, okay? If I would have known that it was one of Shakespeare's geopolitical plays, then I wouldn't have messed with it. I mean, because those are my favorite, you know, his geopolitical plays.
Right, yeah.
No, seriously. I mean, one of my favorites is, the one about, nuclear energy in the former Soviet Union. Yes. Yeah, no, it was way ahead of its time.
No,
Shakespeare
no.
wrote it.
No.
Yes, no. It was an allegory wrapped in a metaphor, wrapped in bacon.
Okay, Pete, I think you're confused.
No. Oh! Chernobyl Kinsman.
Pete, Shakespeare wrote a play, and it was called Two Noble Kinsmen.
No.
Not Chernobyl, Kinston.
Two Noble Kinsmen.
Yeah, Pete. Two noble kinsmen.
Don't encourage him. No, there's seriously, no. There was a chur in there somewhere. Chur, nuclear energy chur. Chur. Okay, fine. What's Two Noble Kinsmen about then?
Well, Pete, Two Noble Kinsmen is about a young woman who's on the verge of going insane because she's afraid that her lover is going to be eaten by wolves and her father hanged.
Okay, and Boris Yeltsin's in it, right?
No!
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I've never heard of that one.
I never heard of any of them.
Of course you haven't heard of it because it's not actually one of Shakespeare's... Ladies and gentlemen, we haven't explained. Christi, would you like to...
Certainly. I would love to explain. You see, ladies and gentlemen, Two Noble Kinsmen falls under the category of plays that we Shakespearean scholars like to call the Apocrypha. Sometimes they're also known as the obscure plays or the lesser plays, sometimes just the bad plays. But one of them, Troilus and Cressida, is hardly crap at all. As a matter of fact, in my recent work, which I've entitled William Shakespeare, Man, Woman, or Man-Woman, I actually, in fact,
This isn't going to be one of those weird off-Broadway transgender exploration things, is it?
I have actually detailed Troilus and Cressida, and what I was thinking, guys, is that we could do sort of an improvisation based on my text.
Ooh, yeah, improv. I love improv.
I love improv too, that's great.
Yeah, no. We could do like an interpretive dance, sort of like performance art version.
Ooh, I love performance art. It's so pretentious. I mean, we can use the text of Troilus and Cressida as a launching off point to explore the transient nature of life and the rise and dissipation of form. Yes. It's a prop. Great
So
idea.
I was thinking that we could do more of a straightforward scholarly approach.
Screw that.
Troilus and Cressida was written in 1603 and published amongst Shakespeare's first folio. And in that folio, it was classified as a tragedy. By 1608, when it was published in the third folio, it was known as a tragedy. What is this? What do the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have to do with Troilus and Cressida? Get it off the stage.
Mighty.
Get it. Get it off the stage.
Alright. Now that you've broken the pizza apart, mind telling me if there's anything in your paper about the plot?
Of course. What kind of Shakespearean scholar do you take me for? I cover it quite thoroughly here in a footnote, right here. If you look, you get closer. Close, and right there. In a footnote on page 148 here. Quite thoroughly. Okay. Troilus, the son of King Priam.
You know what? No, we are going to do some improv here. You can be King Priam, and you can be Troilus.
Okay. Was in love with Cressida.
You're not serious.
Totally serious.
I'll get the wig.
Now, Cressida feigned indifference toward Troilus by pretending she was in love with Agamemnon.
Wait.
No, time out.
Okay.
What?
Christy, this is exactly the kind of stuff that kids hate to learn about in school because
It's boring! I mean, I swear, no. When you were saying Agamemnon, I was like asleep back there. No, of course you wouldn't understand. But when we came to Camp Humphreys, we said, no, we swore that we were not going to do dry, boring, vomitless Shakespeare. No, seriously, it would just turn you off. That's what happened to me. And when I was in high school, we were supposed to be studying Shakespeare, and I'd be sitting next to the window just staring off going, man, why can't Shakespeare be more like sports?
You like sports.
Yes.
and you went to high school?
Yes? No, seriously. I know this is hard for you to understand, being a woman. But sports are visceral, yes, they're engaging. They and they're a lot like Shakespeare's histories.
Oh, I can see that. I can actually see that.
Yeah, good. Okay, good. Because it's like I think you've got all these kings that are passing the crown from generation to generation. They're offing each other like tackles, and they're passing, and it's just like American football.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, come on, let's get Mancha.
Woo! Yeah, right.
43, 42, Richard III, into the fifth, part 1, 2, 3, fight!
Snap goes Richard II, that well-spoken 14th century monarch. He's standing back to pass. He's looking for an air outfield, but there's a rush from King John.
Ah! My swimming flush goes
And
down!
the car goes up, and Henry VI comes up with it.
Victory is mine!
Oh! But King John is dividing Henry VI into 3 parts. Uh-oh, this could be the end. King John's at the 40, he's at the 30, he's at the 20, he's at the 10. Oh, he's poisoned the 1-yard line. He's out for the game, replaced by number 72, King Lear.
Dividing our kingdom in 3. Cordelia, you go long.
Oh, looks like there's a penalty call. Fictional character on the field. Lear is disqualified. All right, coming in now is that father-son team of Henry IV and Prince Hal. Center snaps to the quarterback. Quarterback gives to the hunchback. Looks like that lift is giving Richard III trouble again. And fumble! And Henry VIII comes up with it. He rushed up to the 5 to chop off his wife's head.
Who's your daddy?
And it's the beginning of the Tudor dynasty.
Henry V, Richard III, Philip the Torque, and Charles the Turk. Go Bertie!
Touch me there. Was that it? I mean...
You forgot?
Oh, yeah. Here.
Where's your program? Dude, I know I gave you one. I was standing right up there. How about your program? I need a program. Yes, bring me a program. I came them for a program. Jeez. Okay, let's see here. I think we're done, guys. I think we've done them all. Yeah, because we did all the comedies together.
And the tragedies before that.
Yeah.
The tragedies. Wait. Antony, Cleopatra, Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I totally threw up on. Yeah, them.
Okay, Julius Caesar. The Scottish play.
Yes,
Othello.
Othello, yeah.
Okay, we got it.
What about
Troilus and Cressida. What about Coriolanus?
Yeah, let's not do that one.
Why?
It's the English part. I think it's offensive.
Okay, so let's skip the Anus play.
So, I think that's it.
Yeah, okay, guys, I think we can let you out a few
Wait a
minutes.
minute. Wait a minute.
Oh no. Hamlet.
Bernardo, Horatio, we have you guys.
No. Shakespeare didn't write Hamlet.
Of course he did.
No. Shakespeare didn't write Hamlet. No, it's okay. We don't have to
Of
do it.
course, Shakespeare wrote Hamlet.
Oh yeah, then what's it about?
Hamlet is about a young man whose uncle murders his father, and he has to come back and confront his uncle.
What? I know that one. That's the Lion King.
Which was not written by William Shakespeare. So we don't have to do it. No, I don't want to do it. No. You know what else? No. Hamlet is a serious, no-joke play. I mean,
Listen, Pete, the show we are doing today is entitled The Complete Works of William Shakespeare.
Or we could change the name to The Complete Works of William Shakespeare, except Hamlet. I want to do it. Why not? Because you guys have had me wearing wigs and skirts and playing football, and I'm demoralized and disengendered and tired. I mean, no. I don't think we can do it justice.
Okay, Pete, we don't have to do it justice. We just have to do it.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, guys, come on. Darts.
You guys can do it as a three-person comedy. No, Pete. No, that's okay. I'm gonna come back here and I'm just gonna sit next to my friend. Oh, Pete, you guys. Pete, okay. No, it's okay. She's my friend, and you guys can do it. Pete, I need you to go watch me. Okay? Don't let me go. No, I'm serious. Don't let me go. They're trying to make me do something I don't want to do. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. You're like the chick from Titanic.
All right, guys. Yard scene. So we have Bernardo, Horatio.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern?
Yeah, but they have their own play. We'll just skip them. All right, so.
Pete!
Pete! No! Don't you move, or I will kill this guy! I will kill him!
Don't
Not out of
Go here! Look, if you do this, it will seriously impede his ability to enjoy life theater.
Is that true?
Okay?
That's not true.
You said it's not true!
Pete,
I get out here! I don't want to kill him!
Get back here, you Shakespeare reading!
Hamlet. Halt! Who goes there?
Hey, stand and unfold yourself.
On with the king.
Bernardo?
'Tis he. Oh! I got something I want to show you guys. It's really cool. Turn off the lights, turn off the lights. I'm just kidding you guys, don't worry. Alright, you want to see it again? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. I got a whole bag of these things for a long time. Woo! Yeah! Oh, this is... Oh my god. You guys like sea shanties? Sea shanties? Okay, this is one you all know. Just join in whatever, sing along when you get the refrain and all that. So here we go.
The Cape Cod men, they have no sails. Heave away, heave away, heave away, heave away. They sail their ships on codfish tail. We're bound for Australia. Heave away, my roly-poly boys, heave away.
That's the refrain. You guys all know this. I mean, you know this, right? You're like the one guy in the theater who doesn't know. Okay.
Heave away, my roly-poly boys, heave away.
So, a horse walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Right along the face." So, I'll just tell you all about this dream I had last night. It was one of those like regular, theater anxiety dreams. And if you've been in theater, you know what they're like. So we're here, and the dreams is awesome. Everything's going awesome until Act 1, and all the way up until Act 1, everyone's nailing their lines. Everyone's awesome, and you guys are loving it. And then at the end of Act 1, everybody leaves, except me. And I'm on stage by myself. And you were there. And I was naked. So, how you guys doing? You have a good intermission? Yeah. What'd you guys do? Somebody not lame. Water. Again, somebody not lame. Nobody did anything. Okay, I'll do this one. I do have a question though. Was there a long line for ladies' room?
Okay.
I hate that so much. Okay, guys. What did you not say? Really? That's so disrespectful. Just tell us now and the nice execution piece for Hello? It's Christi. Okay, where are you guys? Oh, son. The passenger terminal. Do you at least have Pete? Oh. Alright. That's something else. Alright. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Alright, yeah. Okay. So you have Pete? Put him on. Yeah. Alright, so Pete, why the heck did you run away? Yeah, I love you too. Yeah. No. Come on, Pete, come back. All right? Well, of course there's reasons to come back. I mean, all these guys are like staring doe-eyed at me, waiting for you guys to come back. I mean, there's this little guy here crying his little eyes out. You know, he's saying, bring Pete back, yeah? Right? These people love you. They love you! And you're just... No. Oh, Pete? All right, yeah. There's a cheat. Yeah, okay. So, all right. Yeah, okay, give me back to Christy, yeah. Yeah, I love you too. Yeah. No, I'm not naked, no. All right. Oh, I got it. Yeah. Okay, Christy, how far out are you guys? What am I supposed to do in the meantime? I got like 50 people staring at me. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. All right. So, don't get Pete any candy. I mean, he knows what you do. All right. Okay. Oh, and Christy. That was Christy, ladies and gentlemen, and she reminded me that we should probably go over Shakespeare's sonnets while waiting. Okay. So I figure by the time we get done with these, then the guys will be back and we can get on with the show. So Shakespeare wrote 154 sonnets. I condensed them all into this 3x5 card, and I figure what we can do is I start right here, and you just read it, enjoy it, and pass it on to the next guy. And pass it on and on and on and on. And then when it gets to you pass it back and forth and back and forth. And then when it gets to you in the corner, just go on and on and on up. Yep. Big responsibility. Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Shakespeare's sonnets. Right.
Woo!
I'm just gonna invite some yield music. I can just stare at your heavens.
Honey, we're home!
Christy, Pete, and Adam, folks.
Yeah, we're back and we're ready to do Hamlet. Are you ready to do Hamlet? Yeah! H-E-L-M-E-T! H-E-L-M-E-T! What's that spell? Helmet!
Helmet.
Yeah, helmet! Yeah, let's go get our helmet!
Yeah, let's put on our helmets!
Helmets! Woo!
Give him shit.
Well, he wouldn't come back otherwise, and I may or may not have promised him we'd go to Disneyland if that was Ladies and gentlemen, 36 plays down and 1 to go. Bob, can you set the lights for what is perhaps the greatest play known in the English language? Hamlet. Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark. The place? Denmark. The battlements of Ellesmere Castle. Midnight. 2 guards enter.
Ah! Who goes there?
Hey, stand and unfold yourself.
Long live the king.
Bernardo?
'Tis he. 'Tis now struck 12. Get thee to bed.
Ah, much thanks for this relief.
Well, good night.
Please wake me up. Look where it comes.
Margaret, Horatio, and Whitney spoke to.
What?
It was about to speak when the song flew.
We shall impart what we have seen tonight unto
Hamlet, Prince of Denmark.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt and resolve itself into a dew. That it should come to this, but 2 months dead, so loving to my mother. Frailty, thy name is woman. My mother married with mine uncle. The funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables.
my lord.
Horatio, where do the dogs go?
to the pound.
Lock it. Bow wow. Horatio, methinks I see my father
Where?
in my mind's eye.
Ah, methinks I seen him yesterday.
Who?
The king, your father.
The king, my father? Where?
Yes, upon the platform where we watched.
Then I shall go to the platform and watch. Perchance we'll walk again. Oh, would that it were night. Oh, 'tis very cold. The air bites shrewdly.
Look, my lord, movement comes.
Oh, angels and ministers of grace, defend us. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Mark me!
Speak, apparition, for I am bound to hear.
So art thou bound to obey my most foul and natural murder!
Murder?
Murder! The scorpion that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown!
My uncle?
Your uncle! Let not the royal bed of Denmark become a couch for incest!
Incest?
A couch! Adieu, Hamlet! Remember me!
My lord, this is strange.
There are more things in heaven and earth than your vain philosophies, Horatio. So piss off! Hereafter, methinks to put on an antic disposition. Oh, cursed spite, that ever I was born to exit bright. Oh, crap.
Neither lender nor borrower will be.
And since brevity is a sort of wit, I will be brief. He is mad.
Oh!
Look you, the poor wretch comes reading. He's off.
Okay.
Oh, good evening, my lord.
Well, God have mercy.
Do you know me, my lord?
Excellent, well. You are a fishmonger.
What do you read, my lord?
Words, words, words.
This is madness, but there be method in it.
Wonder where he is.
Father! The plants are here and they're wanting to do a play within a play thingy and I don't really know what that is, so I'm gonna need you to come back and talk to him, okay?
My lord.
I'll have the players play something like the murder of my father, and I shall observe my uncle. And if he do but blench, I shall know my course. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the outrageous fortunes, the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or by taking up arms against them, oppose and end them, perchance to die, to sleep. Shh. Perchance to nap. Shh. This is serious speech. To doze, to snooze.
Hey, lights, please. Okay. Christi,
They were laughing at me.
They weren't laughing at you. They were laughing adjacent to you.
He was laughing at me.
Whoa.
Don't worry, I've been laughing
He's on drugs.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but this is a very emotional speech, and frankly, Christi just hasn't been herself lately, and we're probably just gonna have to Christi, can you do it, please?
We have to skip it.
No. Okay, well, okay, ladies and gentlemen, fine. You know what? No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Shame on you. Shame on you. Yeah, she's just trying to perform Shakespeare here. She's just trying to do something important. Don't you? You know what? No, ladies and gentlemen, you do not get the to be or not to be speech tonight. You don't even get it, okay? Because it's more nice. You should apologize.
Okay,
We're skipping the to be or not to be speech. We're skipping it.
no, we can't
No,
skip
we're skipping
to
it.
be or not to be.
We're skipping it.
Literally the most famous speech in Shakespeare.
They don't deserve it. It's overrated.
Overrated.
Yes.
To be or not to be overrated.
It's over. Come on, seriously, it's overrated. I mean, just think about it. 1 minute, Hamlet is over here, trying to kill his uncle, and then the next minute he's contemplating suicide. It completely weakens his character.
It makes it more complex. The layers give it meaning.
What? Where did that come from? No, the layers make it sucky, okay? I mean, all those long speeches with all those big words that nobody understands, right? I mean, like that one, it goes,
You mean this one? I have of late, but wherefore I know not. Lost all my mirth, forgone all custom of exercise. And indeed it goes so heavily with my disposition, that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory. This most excellent canopy, the air. Look you, this brave o'erhanging firmament. This majestic roof fretted with golden fire. Why, it appears to me no more than a foul and pestilent congregation of vapors. What a piece of work is man! How noble in reason! How infinite in faculty! In form and moving, how express and admirable! In action, how like an angel! In apprehension, how like a god! The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. And yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights, not me.
Lulu, okay. No, guys, I get too confused, but there's a character named Lulu in that show, General Hospital. Yeah.
wait, what?
You watch General Hospital?
Seriously? What about all that stuff you were spouting off earlier about destroying our TVs and not taking part in empty entertainment and all this other stuff? I mean,
This is serious. Lulu is going through hell. Okay? She's going through hell. She fell in love with her stepbrother, who then, finding out, broke up with her. How tragic. And then her mother woke up from a catatonic state to find out that her mother or her father had married someone else. And then she found out she couldn't have a baby. And you know what? She had to ask Maxie, for God's sake, to have a baby for her, surrogate mother. And then she had to run away to Greece, where they cryogenically froze her, and now they cannot freeze her, and you don't even care. That's what I'm talking about.
okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, laughter was appropriate. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and move along then, shall we? Is she okay? I think so.
I have a confession. I'm not really a preeminent Shakespearean scholar.
Well, then what are you?
Well, you guys, I thought the world of Shakespearean scholarship was going to be all bright lights and sashes and tiaras, but it isn't. It's all quatrains and ivids and quattros, so cold. When I'm in Port Charles, and everyone is so bold and beautiful and young and restless,
Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. Yes, that's a great idea. You know, I think that the layers of Ophelia, we really need to delve into the layers of Ophelia here. I mean, we need to reach into her brain and just peel it back like an onion. Yes, we need to set this character up. No, seriously, this is a no-joke play, and she is a very serious, feministic, beautiful, complex character, and if you're going to make me play her, I need to know what I'm doing here. So I think we need to get into it.
Okay, so we can start with the Get Thee to Nutters. Like, Get Thee to Nutters.
Yeah,
Like right now?
because no, not right now. Right now?
The audience is right here.
Right.
Expecting the show. And,
But I'm not ready for that. I mean, seriously, it takes time. It takes, you have to delve into the psyche. I mean, you really need to set her up, and I'm not prepared. I mean, even without.
these people paid for tickets and they want to see a show, so.
Okay.
And you're Ophelia. So just.
No, I can't do Ophelia right now. I can't do it. I won't do, no, not Ophelia. No, I can play Claudius, or I can play...
No, I'm Claudius. Okay. No, okay.
You can wear the wig. You can wear the wig. You just think it's so easy.
No,
you wear the wig.
Pete, okay,
You wear the
I'm
skirt,
playing Claudius.
Skirt.
I'm playing Claudius and Bernardo, and that play within a play scene is like coming up right now. So I can't play Ophelia, and I'm overbooked. So,
Well, what about little Miss Smarty Pants here?
Hamlet.
Well, what about... No, that's not gonna happen.
okay, how about this, Pete? We get one of your new friends to do it. All right?
Wait, what?
Yep.
What are you doing? No,
You used to
seriously?
play Ophelia, so let's see.
Mike, Mike, you seriously can't do this. No. I mean, it seriously takes years in order to master. In order to master, you need a chance of a lifetime. Move on, Mike. I mean, nobody's going to want to do this part. I'm serious. No one's going to.
That's Ophelia if I ever saw her, right?
Yes.
Come on. Chance of a lifetime.
Get up! Why not?
You'll just stop for anything, won't you? This is gonna suck, okay? I mean, seriously, it takes years to... Hey! No, you can't pull any brass! No, you just can't pull any bozo out of the audience and make her play the
She is not a bozo!
I'm serious. I'm serious.
All right,
I mean, look at her.
all right, so, what's your name? Mind if we call you Bob? It's a little easier to remember. Okay, so, Bob, this is a very important scene right here. What's happening is, Ophelia is, Christi, you want to explain about the layers and the...
Yes, see, what's happening here in this scene is that Hamlet is expressing Oedipal subliminal anger towards Ophelia.
Oh, basically Hamlet's being a jerk.
Right. And so he says to Ophelia, "Get thee to a nunnery!" And Ophelia's in screams. Okay? So I'm gonna give you your cue. I'm gonna step into character, give you your cue, and then you're gonna scream, okay? Okay. You ready?
No. Yeah, thanks for breaking up the group.
Okay, whoa. I'm so sorry. He's territorial. Now I've got the sword.
So, here we go. Give you your cue. Get thee to a nunnery!
Oh, that was awesome.
You really won't clap at anything, won't you? I mean, seriously, that sucked. I scream better than that at my breakfast cereal. I mean, let's be honest here.
Okay, so she's
No,
not an
I
actress.
mean, come on.
She's not an actress. In fact, it shows a little bit.
A lot.
And I think that you showed a lot of heart, though, a lot of courage, and a lot of, as Shakespeare would say, chutzpah. And I think that just in order to get a better screen, we just need to get everybody involved, make a supportive environment.
Well, that's actually a pretty good idea. It supports me.
All right, so we're doing this whole Freudian analysis thing, so So, let's see. Now, why don't we just get, let's see, somebody play the ego. Yeah. All right.
Wait. I can be Ophelia. Mike, you aren't going to do this again, are you? Mike, seriously? You're going to do this again? Mike, at least grab someone pretty this time, okay? Let's be honest.
Chance of life.
Grab the hottest person out there.
Come on.
The hottest guy you know. That's the hottest girl you can find? I mean, I know we're not drawing from a deep well, but I mean, jeez.
Stand right here, sir. All right. Now, Bob, you don't mind if we call you Bob? All right, so Bob, at this point, Ophelia's ego is, it's confused, flighty, a little bit scared. So it's okay to be scared. I mean, like, it's shaking. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. So, we're going to have you symbolize all this fear and mixed emotion by having you walk quickly back and forth across the stage. Yeah, go!
Back and forth. Not only is he ugly, he's stupid. Okay, come on.
Sorry.
Seriously, you're gonna replace me. I'm just gonna try
No,
to
just back and forth across the stage, right in front of a few. Yeah,
Let's try it again. We'll give you another shot. Okay, go.
Thanks.
Go. Now back. There we go. Yeah, go. All right. There we go. Yeah.
She is an egomaniac. All right, now that we have the id and the ego, let's move on to the unconscious.
Yeah, so, front row. You're going to be Ophelia's unconscious.
Unconscious.
Right.
Welcome to the show, yeah! All right, so you're in the front, let's make it fun. 2 rows, you're going to be Ophelia's unconscious. That is the watery depths of her soul. Now, we're going to have you symbolize this by raising your arms in the air, and you're going to wave them back and forth, and you're going to say, all right,
That was pretty good. Everybody except for you. No, seriously, you right there. While everybody else is waving their hands and saying maybe, maybe not, I saw you. You're just mouthing it, aren't you? You're just mouthing it. And since you couldn't participate with everybody else, you get to do it all by yourself. So go ahead and stand up. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's a lesson, people. It's a lesson.
Yeah. No, don't worry, nobody's looking. So arms up. Ready?
Can't hear ya. There it is. Oh,
All right, now we need to move on to the superego. That's right. So, Christi, do you want to explain about the superego so that we
The
can all understand?
superego is that part of your consciousness that just really controls all your morals and ethos and mores, those kind of things. It's very deep, very powerful. Most people never can escape it their entire lives.
Yeah, it's sort of like Catholicism.
So, anyway, we're going to divide the superego into 3 parts. So, section A, you're going to be from about where Christi is standing to where Adam is right here, behind the unconscious, of course. You're going to be the voice of all the men in Ophelia's life, the masculinity, the masculine presence, keeping her down, oppressing her. And we're going to have you symbolize this by having you say, on Christi's cue, "Get thee to a nunnery." All right, so Christi, give them their cue.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, ready? Here we go. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Get thee to a nunnery! Thanks.
that was pretty crappy.
Section A, work with us, please.
Can we try it again? Okay. So, you know the counting thing, right? 1, 2, 3. On 3, do it. Okay. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Get thee to a nunnery!
That was a lot better.
That's totally pathetic. Thank you.
All right, now about where Adam is to where, about right here. You're going to be the voice of Ophelia's libido. Now you're the voice in Ophelia's brain telling her to make herself attractive to Hamlet. What you're doing is you're looking at yourself and you're saying, for God's sake, look at yourself, put some makeup on. No offense. So, we can have you symbolize this section B by having you say,
Mike, there's something straight out of the Shakespearean text. Paint an inch thick.
paint an inch thick, all right? So Adam, give section B their cue on 3. 1, 2, 3. Paint an inch thick!
Okay, there we go, yeah.
Section A, you could learn something from section B.
Now, section C, you're the most important section of all. We're going to use you to bring Ophelia into the 21st century.
Yes, like maybe she's a little bit tired of being stereotyped into only playing women's roles.
Yeah, like she wants to be a corporate executive, but still have a family.
Exactly.
No. Like, she's so tired of the man keeping her down, and she's just like, cut the crap, Hamlet, my biological clock is ticking and I want babies now!
So why don't we just have them say that?
That's a good idea. How about it, guys? Here we go. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, here we go. Ready? Cut the crap, Hamlet, my biological clock is ticking and I want babies now! Let's try it again. Do it with me, okay? I can see you, okay? Here we go. Cut the crap, Hamlet, my biological clock is ticking and I want babies now! Well done, there we go. Awesome.
All right. Now, Ophelia, Mom, your job as an actress.
No. I got this. Your job as an actress is to take all of these voices and to blend them deep within your soul. We're going to whip everyone into a frenzy. We're going to whip them all into a frenzy, and then we're going to have them stop. And at that moment of truth, all attention is going to be on you. And you're going to let loose with a scream that epitomizes Ophelia's head. She can't wait, ladies and gentlemen. She just can't wait. Wow. Really into it. But you know what? I do have some advice for you. No matter what, act natural. Okay?
All right, let's put this all together. Unconscious arms up. All right. Bob, are you ready? Bob, are you ready? All right. On your mark. Get set. Go!
Section A, get thee to another A! 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 Get thee to
Back to Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 5, in which Hamlet finds concrete evidence that his uncle murdered his father.
speak the speech trippingly on the tongue, I pray. Bull, suit the action to the word and the word to the action, and bull, as it were, a mirror up to nature. Will the Lord see my play?
I the king too presently.
Now, Hamlet, how does my cousin and my son?
A little more than kin and less than kind.
I have nothing with this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
Take a seat, my lord.
Yes, I will. You there, give me your seat. The king wishes to rest his royal rump.
My lord, the Royal Theatre of Denmark would like to present The Murder of Gonzago.
Oh, puppets! I love them wacky puppets!
My lord, Act 1.
lady doth protest too much, methinks. You get it? Oh, he doesn't get it!
My lord, Abridged 2.
Oh, you're so tight! I'm on fire!
King rises.
Get off the stove! Lights! Away!
My lord, your mother wishes to speak with you in her closet.
Then I shall speak with my mother in her closet.
I will convey myself behind the iris to listen in to the process.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
You have your mother, your father much offended, young man.
Mother, my father, you have much offended.
Oh, what would thou do? Murder me? Help!
Help! Help!
A rat!
Oh no! That will hurt!
Dead for a ducat, dead.
Hamlet, where's Polonius?
At supper.
At supper? Where?
Not where he eats, but where he is eaten.
That's a very incriminating thing to say. Oh no! It's Laertes, son of Polonius' brother, to Ophelia, and a snappy dresser.
Why, thanks. Oh, thou vile king! Where is my father? I'll be revenged for Polonius' murder. Hannah, what is that noise? Dear maiden, kind sister, sweet Ophelia!
See, that's acting. That's what we were looking for earlier.
A room for you and a rosemary for remembrance, and I would have given you Violet, but they all withered when our father died, you bastard! I'm feeling a little nauseous. I don't feel so good. I think that I might just.
Hamlet comes back!
What's the next scene for feeling? What's the next scene for feeling?
Okay, so Hamlet comes back.
Okay, yeah, no, what's the next scene for
No,
feeling?
no, no. All Shakespeare wrote was Hamlet comes
And
back.
what's the next scene for feeling in it?
No. Hamlet comes back.
So what happens to Ophelia?
Well, she drowns.
Okay.
How was the son to show his quite recently dead
Here
father?
I go!
Stay! Ophelia, ladies and gentlemen! To cut his throat in the church. To that end, I would anoint my sword with an unction so mortal that where it draws blood, no cataplasm can save the thing from its compulsion. I don't know what it means either.
This skull once had a tongue in it and could sing too. And then came the failure. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. But hark, here comes the queen. Couch me a while.
Lay her in the earth.
Sweets to the sweet!
Hold off the earth a while, so I can hold her in my arms once more.
Who is it whose grief bears such emphasis? It is I, Hamlet, the Great Dane!
Give
Get
over!
that to me! Get that! Oh, my eyelids no longer wag.
Be careful, boys, there's a shark, okay?
The cat will mew and the dog will have his day. The artiste? Clink, clank, swish, pop! One.
No.
Judgment?
A hit. A very palpable hit. Have no tears tonight. I'll drink of this cup.
No, uncle, father, mother, whatever you are. No, I shall drink later. The artiste? Again. Clink, clank, swish, pop! Aha, a hit.
The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet!
Milady, please do not drink.
I will drink, but not permit me!
The cup is poisoned. It is too late.
The artiste, a third. Clink, clank, swish.
Ouch!
Oh no, mother, what is the matter?
Oh, it is the cup! It is poisoning!
Oh, villainy! Treachery! Seek it out!
Treachery. The king is to blame for the treachery.
Someone said king.
What's the point in venoms too? Thy poison works fast. Oh, thou foul and incestuous dame! Join my mother!
Hamlet, forgive me. It is here I am to lay. I will die because of my treachery.
Heaven make me free of infirmities. I follow thee. And you, who are but pale, and at this chance that you have watched, who are but mutes and audience to this scene, if ever thou hast held me in your arms, hold off felicity a while, and draw your breath to tell my story in this harsh world. The rest is silence. Ladies and gentlemen, 37 plays in 97 minutes.
We actually finished a few minutes early.
Let's do it again.
We don't have time.
We do if we got the layers.
You shall have an encore! Oh, that this too solid flesh should melt!
You think I seen your father yesterday?
My father? Something
Humphreys!
is rotten in the state of Denmark!
Avenge my murder!
My lord, it's strange.
Piss off, Horatio!
Good my lord!
Oh no, mother, what's the matter?
Ophelia!
Speak the speech, trimming on the top! There you are, mother! What's the matter?
What would thou do? Murder me? Help!
A rat! Dead, Kentucky dead!
Where's my father Polonius?
At supper,
Where?
dead.
Sweet Ophelia! Lay him in the earth.
Here comes my
Sweet,
mother.
so sweet!
Hold off the earth.
Okay!
It is I! Open! The cheese Danish!
Devil take my soul.
The foil!
Complete works of William Shakespeare, Abridged.
What time is it? What time?
We have 30 seconds left.
30 seconds? We shall do it!
that was the complete works of William Shakespeare, Abridged. If you enjoyed it, please tell both of your friends.
And if you didn't enjoy it, this was Kiss Me Kate, directed by Sarah Ice.
Thanks again for coming. I'm Adam.
I'm Christy.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Mike.
And we're going to Disneyland!